A very good afternoon to you. Welcome to your lunchtime news bulletin here on MTV Sports with News First. I'm Shahin Jurangpati. Let's take a look at your headlines this afternoon. A hand grenade attack in Tisamarama kills one person and leaves 5 others injured. "99 species of butterflies face a threat of extinction." Falkland Islanders vote overwhelmingly to keep British rule. Now for the stories in detail. President Mahinda Rajapaksa, who left on a 4-day official visit to Japan last night, arrived at the Tokyo International Airport this morning. Incidentally, this is the president's second state visit to Japan. Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs in Japan, Minoru Kiuchi, and Sri Lankan Ambassador to Japan, Admiral Vasanta Karanawada, welcomed President Mahinda Rajapaksa and the Lankan delegation at the Tokyo International Airport. The President is scheduled to meet with Akihito, the Emperor of Japan, and Prime Minister Shinzo Abe during the 4-day official visit. The President's media unit said that the President will also meet with business and industrial leaders of Japan and will also attend the inauguration of the Sri Lankan Business Forum in Japan. Minister of External Affairs Professor G.L. Pires, Minister Nimal Siripala de Silva, Sajin Vas Gunawardena, Presidential Secretary Lalit Veeratunga, and Governor of the Central Bank of Sri Lanka Ajit Niwad Cabral are accompanying the President on this tour.
Welcome to Tokyo. Welcome to Imperial Hotel. General Manager of this hotel.
One person died and 5 others were injured in a hand grenade attack in the Uduvilla area in Tisamarama last night. According to the police media unit, the suspect who launched the grenade attack had also carried out a shooting. The police media spokesperson's office said that the attack, which occurred at around 11:30 last night, was the result of a personal dispute. The injured persons have been admitted to the Hambantota hospital for treatment. The Tisamarama police are conducting further investigations into the incident to apprehend the suspect who is on the run. The Biodiversity Secretariat says that 99 species of butterflies in Sri Lanka are at the brink of extinction. Its director Padma Abekon points out that among the 99 species are 22 species of butterflies that are endemic to Sri Lanka.
Environmental pollution and the destruction of butterfly breeding grounds have given rise to this situation. Director of the Biodiversity Secretariat Padma Bekun says that with the destruction caused to the environment, the species faces difficulties in finding a suitable location to spend the caterpillar period in its life cycle. She notes that butterflies render a great service to the agricultural sector, especially in the spread of pollen. However, people with less understanding about this are destroying the ecosystem. She added that the Secretariat is implementing a program to protect these species of butterflies that are at risk of extinction.
A strike is underway across the state of Tamil Nadu in India, urging the government of India to support to the US sponsored resolution on Sri Lanka at the United Nations Human Rights Council. South Indian-based Sun TV reports that several political parties too have extended their support to the strike. Sun TV reports that the strike was organized citing several demands, including providing solutions to the problems faced by Tamils residing in Sri Lanka and urging India to render support to the US-sponsored resolution on Sri Lanka. Business in Tanjavur, Salem, Tiruchi, Puducherry and several other areas were closed since morning. Meanwhile, 200 students from the University of Annamalai have commenced a fast urging the government of India to support the resolution that will be presented on Sri Lanka in Geneva. Two more suspects involved in the alleged rape of a woman in Mirigama have been arrested. A student was taken into custody in connection with the incident last morning. The arrested persons are of the ages of 17, 18 and 19. The police said that the girl, who was returning from a musical show on the day before yesterday, had been raped by the suspects and that she was found inside a well in the area. The 25-year-old woman, who is married, has been subjected to medical examinations. The police said that the suspects will be produced before court today. Still in local news, commuters who were expecting to board the train heading to Alutgama from the Bambalapitiya railway station were inconvenienced last night.
The train, which was to travel from Colombo Fort to Alutgama, did not operate last night. Hence, the night mail, which plies from Colombo to Galle, was stopped at the Bambalapitiya railway station to board the commuters travelling to Alutgama. However, an argument ensued between the commuters and the railway controller as there was insufficient space on the night mail. When News First made inquiries, an officer of the Bambalapitiya railway station said that the train was delayed due to this.
A decision has been taken to formulate a joint plan between South and Southeast Asian countries to eradicate dengue. Secretary to the Ministry of Health, Dr. Nihal Jaytilaka, said that a summit sponsored by the World Health Organization commenced in Colombo yesterday for this purpose with the participation of 11 countries. More than 100 million people are affected by the dengue virus each year in South and Southeast Asian countries alone. Thereby, the Secretary to the Ministry of Health said that preparations are underway to formulate a joint plan by identifying common features in the dengue virus that is spreading in these countries. Karjuna Sivabalasingam, who was reported missing from the Mundalam area yesterday, has surrendered to the Mundalama police today. A missing persons complaint had been filed with the police yesterday, citing that Sivabalasingam was reported missing while on his way to Anamadua. Sivabalasingam is a resident of Anamadua. The car in which Sivabalasingam was said to be travelling in was found last evening in Mundalama. The police media spokesperson's office said that Karjunan Sivabalasingam had surrendered to the police through an attorney this morning. Investigations are underway into the incident while the police are recording statements from Sivabalasingam. The fifth and final day of the first test between Sri Lanka and Bangladesh is currently underway at the Galle International Cricket Stadium. Sri Lanka resumed their second innings on an overnight second innings score of 116 for 1. Sri Lankan batsman Kumar Sangakkara and T.M. Dilshan scored centuries today. Now Sangakkara scored his 32nd test century to become the highest Sri Lankan test century scorer. Sri Lanka were 230 for the loss of 1 wicket at lunch. Earlier on day 4, Bangladesh posted a first innings score of 638 runs in reply to Sri Lanka's first innings total of 570 for 4 declared.
Sangakkara not too far behind, win hundreds for the first time, and also now Sri Lanka's highest century maker, 32 to him.
And that wraps up lunchtime news here on MTV Sports. As always, it is a pleasure having with us. For News First, I'm Shahan Jurangpati. Goodbye and take care.